Sort of what IT and healthcare are in a bit of a consolidation mode after the fast-paced run-up that they've seen from the March lows. Is there time now to deepen and broaden your exposure to pharma/healthcare? For instance, vaccine logistics is now being looked at. It's going to be the big game changer and the one where everyone's researching their bit. Do you think there are such opportunities within the larger, broader periphery healthcare universe?
So I think, as is evident to lots of people now, the API industry is seeing enormous demand. And remember, I've discussed on your channel that the Chinese API industry is 20 times our size. So as both the Western Hemisphere and India reduces its dependence on Chinese API, we will see shift in API production from China to India. Even if 10% of Chinese API production moves to India, our API industry potentially triples in size, right? And we're seeing the beginnings of that. I think Divi's lab recently announced a major new capacity expansion, completely new capex, I think greenfield capex on Divi's part. We're also hearing from not just Divi's, but the entire chemical intermediates chain and people who are right at the bottom of the API chain, people who supply the raw materials for the whole industry, of maxed out demand. Plants are running at full throttle, order books are full. So my reckoning is we'll go through a 2-year, 3-year period where demand for both API and intermediates will outstrip supply. You will thus see not just revenue growth YOY, you also potentially see margin expansion because these companies clearly have pricing power with capacity maxed out. But I wouldn't go overboard in going into second rung, third rung players because capacity will come through, right? The free market will respond, just like Divi's announced capacity. Lesser API manufacturers will also announce capacity, and therefore over a 2-3 year period, the pricing power will ebb away, the margins will come back down. So our preference will be, we obviously want to make money from the whole API boom and the intermediate boom, but we are sticking to our tried and trusted names, which is Divi's at the API manufacturing end, alkylamines as a supplier of ethylamines to this whole industry, and GMM Pfaudler as the almost a monopoly supplier of glass-lined vessels to the space. They're looking for other opportunities. But as yet, these are our bets. IT services, TCS remains our favorite. The economics of IT services isn't as overwhelmingly positive as it is for the pharma space, right? In IT services, the supply-demand mismatch isn't as massive, and Indian IT services should be a key part of any ET Now viewers portfolio. TCS has been our play on this, but I'm sure there are other good names that other ET Now viewers have in their portfolio. I'm not so sure I want to go down the IT services space and play a second rung company at this juncture.